Question: who's ready to enjoy a cup of tea with Steve and me? Back in 30. Ticker to stop. Good morning. Hello, hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. But sometimes I save time, I save effort, I save energy, and hopefully sometimes sanity. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you're brand new here. And thank you, thank you, thank you if you are a veteran here. How you doing today, Steve? What's going on?
SOS, and how are you?
I just almost lost that Irish tea. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
No, everything's
Good
fine.
morning to everyone. Thanks so much for being here, Steve. I really
Mhm.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We have a couple of things to talk about this morning over our cup of tea. One of them is about the importance of protecting your appliances, and the other one we want to like clear up a little bit of a matter with Steve's channel name. Okay, Steve, do you want to do that first or after I talk about the appliance? Whatever you want.
It'll only take a couple of minutes. I know a couple of people. I know one person in particular was trying to locate my channel name, and I had to go back and make a correction on my name, not the name itself, but the lettering, the lowercase with. If somebody's trying to want to subscribe to my channel, type it as you see it here. Capital S, lowercase TEVE, capital Y, lowercase OUNG, lowercase Pine. It has to be exactly as you see this, because looking it up the other way, I think YouTube throws it out. I think they want minute detail when you go to find something. So if you're trying to locate me and you want to subscribe, and I hope you do, that's how you find me.
Thank you so much, Steve. And I'm going to check over to the comments before I get into it because we're not going to be on too long today. Okay, let me get my trusty glasses. Yeah. Financial Latina. Hey, how are you? Hey, Jan, going to send me an email tonight. You'll miss this one as you start work at 8:45, but you will catch the replay. Have an amazing Wednesday. Patty, you sent me a $10 super chat. Holy schmoly. Thank you, Patty. Top of the morning to both of us. How very kind of you. Thank you so much, my dear. You are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for your thoughtfulness. I really, really, really appreciate you. I really do. Thank you again, dear. Let me post that. There you go. Living in the moment says, hi, I managed to get here. I've been missing the lives. Well, you're a busy person. I totally get it. For some reason, I'm not finding out in time. No. This live was sort of spontaneous. So this blame you not anything, blame you not for anything. It's so kind of you to catch us on replay. And if you're watching
Mhm.
this on replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thanks again, Patty. Woo hoo hoo hoo. We need to talk about something. Are your appliances totally protected? Huh? You might be saying, what does this have to do with the price of fish or leprechauns today? A lot. Because this thing is influenced by a video that Money Mom posted yesterday. I believe it was yesterday, that she needs to get rid of her oven. I'm not saying that this is the problem with her oven, but it's making me wonder and it's making me think, could that be the problem that she can't use her oven? And you know something, power surges are appliances worst enemy. Steve, have you ever had to deal with a power surge for any reason at all, like with hurricanes and stuff like that?
I live in Florida, and down here in Florida, we're famous for thunderstorms, of course, the hurricanes, but lightning is one of our biggest things here. And lightning has been known to hit power surges. I mean, not power surges, but transformers, which causes, the surge to go over to our electricity circuit, and it can cause your TV or VCR, well, some may still use it, or DVD player or whatnot, or a stereo system, a power surge to hit it while you're using it, and it can go out.
Yes.
So this is where, if you're able to get, I would say, a decent surge protector on your appliances. You have surge, I think most of them, if not all, on the strip where you plug everything in. I think there's a switch that you can flick on or off. And when the storm comes, it's best to flick it off. That way, it may not be 100%, but it definitely protects you more than if you don't have it.
That's right. An ounce of prevention. The reason why this is dear to me, because we lived through Superstorm Sandy, and we were out of power for 5 days. And my mom had just recently purchased a refrigerator. And I don't think she had a surge protector hooked up to it. So as a result of that storm, that really did a number with her window air conditioner and with her refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing that we could do, an ounce of prevention, is unplug those units for one. That's for sure. We need to do that. But there are other things that we can do. Was anybody out there ever affected with a power surge in your appliance, that it ruined your appliance, so you had to end up buying a new one? Let's see. Living in the Moment says something here. Vicky. Hi, Steve. I did manage to find your channel at last. I will be visiting you soon to catch up on your videos. Oh, that's very nice.
Thank you.
Like that.
If I may, I'm not certain, but I'm considering within the next day or two, because it's been a couple weeks since I've done a live. I lost track. Of course, I'm improving. In case those don't know, a little over a month ago, I had a fall. I am able to get up out of the chair now. I am able to walk, but I'm walking around the bed. I'm touching the bed lightly, and I'm walking around. Like I said, I'm trying. It's not that I don't have good balance, because I am able to stand in one spot. So for about 10, 15 seconds. So I'm slowly coming around, and I'm going to do it at my own pace. So anybody who's been praying for me, I thank you for that, and continued prayers, of course. But one of the things that does or will help people try to locate me is the modification I made on my channel name. Look for me as you see it. I had it all capital letters. That could have been what threw people off before. So, but I do appreciate that. Oh, she says it's storming very badly where she is right now. Definitely be careful.
Take good care.
You
take good
gotta
care. Well,
watch.
then maybe this thing came up in time, because one of the things that people are recommending, in the event of a bad storm, is to unplug a bunch of stuff. I mean, I know sometimes that's a pain in the neck, but if it could prevent. Now, this is important to know about purchasing. This is a purchase that is well worth it. Sometimes we want to save money here and there, but to me, this is more like an investment. Surge protectors. Surge protectors are very important, because if a surge races through it, it could damage the items that are plugged in. The surge protector prevents against them by absorbing the increased power rather than bringing it to your plugged-in appliances. So think of it like a roller coaster ride, okay? You start off slowly, then all of a sudden it ascends so high. That's like the surge. Think about that ascent. That is like a surge. And if your appliance is not protected, it's just going to suffer through it. So the surge protector prevents against them by absorbing the increased power rather than bringing it to your plugged-in appliance. Now, here's the problem with surge protectors. Yes, there is one problem, Steve. Guess what? They look a lot like something else. Guess what else they look like? They look like for example, they look like a regular like power strip, like a power strip that people use with the multiple, extension areas and stuff. There is a big difference between a power strip and a surge protector. So you may want to note this or check this out. You need to look for an electrical rating on that thing. Okay. The surge protector will have a rating. Okay. As well as the maximum voltage that it can take in the event of a power surge.
Mm-hmm.
So by knowing these things ahead of time, we could save you like hundreds of bucks because, my poor mother, I mean, she got hit with having to buy, a new refrigerator, and she was so upset because she really loved that particular refrigerator. This is kind of funny. When a gentleman removed the old refrigerator, she was crying. I says, "Mom, why are you crying? Because of the price of the new refrigerator?" She said, "No." She said, "I really loved that refrigerator." She grew like an affinity to it because the sad part is that there was nothing wrong with the refrigerator. And then she had to go do another expense with her window air conditioner. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So if she had only unplugged those items, that would not have happened. And I was thinking it's, pushing spring, and a lot of people experience like storms, tornadoes, weird stuff. Unplug, unplug, unplug. Just saying, just saying, living in the moment. I had a lot of things unplugged already. I do that on a regular to cut my electric bill. Good for you. I also have a lot of things on a surge protector strip and turn them off. And very good. And naturally, if there's any question, look it up or call, your electric company and stuff like that, because this is like really, really important. It really, really is. So, Steve, I'm glad to know that you're, feeling a little bit, better, and that, that you're on the mend and everything. So that's important. I can't stand to hear anybody, in pain or, going through any, challenges or whatever. My challenge, I have a challenge. My challenge is that I do not sleep the greatest because, when you live in the city, you hear a lot of weird noises, construction, overnight emergency things, jackhammers, whatever, crazy stuff, fire engines. It's just, and I'm a light sleeper. I think you said you were a light sleeper, Steve.
If a flea flew by, and I'll rephrase. No, I became a light sleeper when it had to do with my parents.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Bringing up a good point on that.
After the passing of my mom, of course, I became extremely closer to my father. He could be asleep. He could be okay. He could roll over and moan or grunt, and it would wake me up because I wanted to make sure. And I guess it has stuck with me ever since. So a pin could drop and it'll wake me up.
Maybe in a way that's kind of like a good thing. I mean, so to speak. The other night, there was such noises going on outside. I actually, literally, truly, I got dressed. I said, you never know. It sounded like in a couple of buildings away from me, that like a fire people were like banging down noises, trying to get. I'm like, what is going on? Because I heard a lot of those sirens and whatnot. It's just like that protective part of me. When I took care of my mom too, the minute she like winched or anything, there goes the protective part of me, and I, just like got up. And it's like kind of hard to like, like finally like relax, whatever type thing. It's not fun. Anybody out there that suffers with any sort of a, sleep disorder or just, wakes up too lightly or anything, trust me, my heart really goes out to you. So anyway, this was the main reason that Steve and I came out. We wanted to say hello to everyone, but we also wanted to mention importantly about, Steve's channel, very important how to get to there. And also definitely about protecting your appliances, because an ounce of prevention is totally worth a pound of cure. So there. Well, anyway, Steve, I want to thank you so much for coming by for a quick cup of tea. I want to thank all of you. I know it was, last minute. That was, just one of those things. And Patty, you're a doll. Thank you so much. You made my day. Thank you ever so much for your super chat. They are always most welcome. Thank you, dear. In any event, everyone have an amazing St. Patrick's Day. Who's doing the slow cooker corned beef? Let me know how it turns out. If you're making it today, come back down to the comments later and let me know how it turns out. There you go. All right, Steve, you take care. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you again when? Sunday, 2 o'clock. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye now, Steve.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.